Good morning, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what we have for you today concerning love and relationships. What is going on for my Scorpion friends? Sun, Moon, Rising. It is a past, present, future reading regarding love and relationships. Let's see what's going on. I hope things are vastly improving for you. Life is treating you better. I'm picking up the word recovery with you. King of Swords. Tried to flip. Probably dealing with an Aquarian. Picking up word Aquarius for some of you. Here we go. Past, present, future. Four of Pentacles in the past. Ten of Swords. All being very defensive. Three of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Now, in a way, this is a very similar reading to Cancer, the Cancer reading. If you're dealing with a Cancerian, it might pay you to watch their video, but I feel you were trying to hang on to something here, hang on to a connection. There could possibly have been third-party involvement, and by that I mean that either you or this person had obligations to other people, and it could well be you were looking after somebody. Your work could have been very demanding. There were certain aspects of your life you didn't want to give up to be with this person. I am getting that there was a lot of emotion there, but circumstances dictated in the past that you couldn't make any real plans because the circumstances wouldn't let you. There was somebody here who was relying on you. And also it could well be that your person you were dealing with was still dealing with an issue that they couldn't let go of. For a few of you, I'm picking up a distance relationship, and you couldn't see a way round this. But for a lot of you, there was definitely a third-party involvement here, and there was obligations, monetary-wise. This person could have been dealing with an ex, but the child, there was maintenance, there was the child, you still wanted to see the child, whatever, there was... This person was concentrating on that a lot. You supported this person for a long, long while because you tried to hold things together. You tried to get stability, but the more you tried, you felt the weaker the connection got. They kept hanging back, and I'm kind of getting there was a decision here as well, which they refused to make one way or the other. There was a lot of hanging back. Definitely the cold shoulder now. Ten of Swords, Five of Pentacles. There's some lifestyle changes here. Now, for one or two of you, what springs to mind is you are married, there's children, and I'm kind of getting you're moving out. I'm speaking to one or two people at the most. You're moving out. You've finally decided to break. You need to change the way you think and the way you approach life. I am getting a very, very strong independence here. Moving out of a residence, going it alone, and doing things very, very differently. There's definitely a cold frosty atmosphere between you and this person at the moment. And on getting as far as you're concerned, it is done and dusted. But you tried for so long to get this, change the situation, to put it on a more reciprocal, even keel with this. Just couldn't do it. As I say, the more you tried, the more they held back. It's kind of like they had a very strong fear of being trapped. They kind of felt trapped. They didn't want to commit. And I'm kind of getting the truth was revealed here, and they hurt you. That's it. Plain and simple. This is kind of a transformation energy, it's ended, but what it's allowing you to do is move on and allowing something new to come in. But what I'm getting most of all is this person who you're dealing with trying to come back, but you've been very, very defensive. And no. You're in conflict, you've got the high moral ground, you're in the right. I am kind of getting the words sticking to your guns. Despite the major upheaval, despite the pain, despite the betrayal, you are sticking to your guns because you're beginning to realise there is something better out there for you. There's somebody out there who's much more receptive to you. That you can get a better life. You just need it. This is kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back. We say in the UK, it's kind of a saying, something was said and you tried to hang on and there was a development, a truth came out and it was the final straw. That's what I'm getting. And you leaving it behind. But you're sticking to your guns despite the conflict. You will recover. And there's a strong determination here. Getting the person that you're leaving behind, they're realising that you mean it this time. Because I'm getting back in the past, because of obligations, you kept going back. You tried to walk out before, but kept going back. This time you're not. And they're realising that. Probably in the next 7 weeks or so, this person will try and communicate with you again. And, but your intuition is much stronger this time. That crescent moon behind you, there's some misgivings here. There's some internal conflict. But I'm kind of getting you reiterating your position. Look, buddy, things have got to change because I'm not coming back otherwise. You need to bring something serious to the table and kind of prove what you're saying. I'm not just going to pick up where I left off. That kind of energy. You're certainly standing in your... Excuse me. I don't know whether you could hear that, but there was a squeaking in the background. No, it wasn't a mouse. I think the tabletop was kind of moving and the tray there was rubbing against the wall. But anyway, whatever. Yeah, you're sticking to your guns and I'm kind of getting a reiteration of your position. In a way, you're kind of fighting for the changes you want. And whether you go solo or forward with this person, whether you decide you're determined to kind of get your own way, you're determined to play by your rules. You've been playing by this person's rules way too long. It didn't work. Yeah, you're just going through some very difficult changes at the moment, but you will recover. That's the bright side. And it kind of like the worm turning, the bit between the teeth, and you striving because you're determined to bring these changes into your life one way or the other. Kind of like an ultimatum. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.